it sucks to struggle with overthinking, and I'm making this video just to remind you and remind myself to stop overthinking and just start creating, start writing, start drawing the comic. Um, this is a practice page I was doing the other day, and I'm really excited to create the project and to work on this new story and create something that's really cool. But at the same time, I'm like, it can it can feel kind of overwhelming at the same time. Like you want to create something big. I have all these ideas for characters I'm drawing and new ideas I'm sketching, and yeah, it's kind of just got to get out of my own way, So I just encourage you to do your best to get it out, write it, draw it, do what you need to do to get this project out of your head and make it real. This is the kind of style I'm going for in this project, more of like a black and white, just because it'll be a little easier. Coloring a comic is a whole different story. It takes even more time to do that, but I would like to color my comic one day. But for now, I feel like I want to keep it black and white. And this is the kind of style, like I said, I want to go for. So I'm practicing my fight scenes, my composition, and these panels here, and just my character design and making sure I'm staying on top of my skills. This is my warm-up I did today. But yeah, I wonder why it is that I overthink, because when I think back when I was a kid, don't mind me, I'm gonna be talking as I draw. It's a new warm-up page, but when I look back and think back as a kid, I was like, I never really remember overthinking stuff like that. I would just draw what I love to draw and create what I like to create. I'm gonna turn my camera off for now, but yeah, so as I warm up and as I sketch, I just kind of want to remind myself of that, is like, be a kid again, enjoy the process, and create something that's finished, not perfect, right? That's something I've been telling myself as well, is like, nothing I draw needs to be perfect. The story doesn't need to be perfect. What I am creating doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be finished. And that's why I enjoy looking back at my old projects, is because my old projects were these short comics I created that I finished, and it felt really good to finish them, right? And so, yeah, I just got to remind myself that nothing needs to be perfect. It just needs to get finished, and I don't want to take forever on one project and take too long and just overthink the process, right? I'm going to get it done to the best of my ability, just be a kid again and draw and create and write and tell a story that I haven't envisioned, even if it's not perfect, And maybe that's why I overthink, is because I think it has to be perfect, and so I don't finish it or don't start it. But everything I draw, everything that I'm creating, nothing needs to be perfect. Nothing needs to be, perfect. Because when I was a kid, I don't ever remember thinking like this. It's weird, right? As you get older, maybe that imagination muscle that's being exercised, and that childlike imagination starts to maybe fade away. But I want to do my best to tap into that and not let that go, And that's what's so cool about looking back at my old artwork, is like, I can see how much fun I had, even though my skill level wasn't where it's at right now. I can tell that I was having fun creating the project, writing it, drawing it, and just enjoying the process overall, right? And I encourage you to just enjoy the process of creating what you're creating, drawing what you're drawing, and to think like a kid again in that aspect of things, right? Instead of trying to make everything so perfect that it has to be this certain way, and if it's not, then it's terrible, it's bad. Just encourage yourself to create what you want to create, draw what you want to draw, and quit chirping. For real. At the end of the day, this is supposed to be fun, and so I'm doing my best to remember that as I draw and create this world and these characters and the story I'm writing. It's like, all of this is supposed to be fun. All of this is supposed to be something that is enjoyable. And when I was a kid, it was just like, what if this happened, and what if that happened, and what if this character did that? And that's what I want to tap into with this new project, this new story, is really be as fun, goofy, silly as possible, and get back to doing that, So I'm just sketching new ideas, creating new characters, because the story I want to tell involves like this really big world, and that's what can kind of make it feel overwhelming as well, as like this really big world, really big story I want to create, but I don't really sometimes know how to do that, with all these characters and how to write all these characters. But man, I just want to tap into that childlike imagination again, stop worrying about it and just start creating it, and do my best to get to that point, because it's there. It's not like I'm not me. It's not like I can't tap into it again. I just gotta get back into that kind of mindset, if that makes sense, hopefully. So that's what I've been thinking about as I draw these characters in comics and design new characters and write the story behind the characters. I'm just like, let me just go back to asking what if questions and being a kid again, because that's why I started drawing in the first place, because it was fun. It allowed me to express myself in my imagination, to come up with cool stories from things that inspired me. And so yeah, just wanted to encourage you in this video to not overthink the process. Just start creating and have fun, and to remember why you started doing this in the first place. Even if I'm making a little bit of progress every day, it's still progress, and it's going to be amazing to see this the vision I have for the story come together. Even if it is something short, it's gonna be really cool to see and really fun. And I'm excited to continue to show you and everyone else on the channel, on Patreon, what I'm working on and what I'm thinking about and my process. So having a lot of fun doing this and working on it. It is a process, but I'm not gonna give up, and I encourage you not to do the same. Don't give up. Remember why you started doing this. And yeah, this page was a lot of fun to work on, and I'm really excited to continue on this journey and create this story, comic, and share my progress along the way with you. So if you would like to learn how to draw your own characters and comics as I draw and create my own, you can come join me on Patreon. And I really want to document the progress of this comic and just help you create your own as well alongside me, and draw your own characters and stuff, because the more I think about it, it's like you are the only person, I'm the only person that will ever exist that can create what I want to create and draw what I want to draw. And that's what's really helped me to realize, like, just go back to being a kid again and having fun, because as a kid, that's where I was having the most fun drawing whatever I wanted to draw. And it didn't matter if nobody else liked it. If I liked it, then it is what it is. So I'm gonna tap back into that, keep drawing, keep creating and writing, and I'm not gonna let myself continue to let myself overthink this process, but I'm just gonna have fun, do my best, and create something that will hopefully be entertaining to other people, and yeah, go from there. So thank you for watching. Don't give up, keep drawing and creating and writing your story, and yeah, you got this. Don't give up.